Hello, my friends, my brother and sister. Today I want to come and read for you some Bible about Answer, you know, Genesis. Talk about the people killing and then people killing man and look like the block is making trouble to us. You know that this happened is the coming to long ago. Um, we understand sometime we think about nothing problem when we do something and then we killing something, right? Some people here is the God talking to the Israel people, making covenants with Israel people. Here is the Genesis chapter 9 verse 6 talk about little bit. I want to read for you about this. Okay, my friends, my brother and sister. Okay. Little look at pero part kuli sosi tabatwe bakado. Pagite mala le sosi le demosi a shadow qui okay le demosi a shadow qui a sapo huni takwepa le taitaklo dilo. Whoever sees the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made man. For the image of God, God has okay, God make man. This is meaning about the here. Le Moses said a queen a several hunic to that of what they long. Tell up all a lulo pacanya twinny, a tweak about ta lulo le pacanya supulo. A giddy tatilo pacanyolo, you are a wallo. You are tilo pacanyolo, you are. Okay, God has a God make man. You know that this is meaning about that. Okay, here is that I want to read for you about related verse a little bit here. Okay. Genesis. Think about his here a little bit. Exodus chapter 21, the verse 12 and 14. Okay, 12 and 14 little bit. I want to read for you here. Exodus chapter 21, 12 and 14. Okay. Anyone who strikes a man and kill him shall surely be put to death. This is a before. Okay. And the gods stay with God time. Here is another one. But if a man, okay, scheming and kills another man, deliberately take him away from my altar and put him to death. This is a dead man. You can't kill someone, okay? You can't take someone like this. This is a problem about you and God, okay? God don't want it because God created man. God create people, okay? You can't kill people just like this, okay? Pero kimo se asero kisitu asabo sikiro siru nekutudara pwadi long. Devera le tai taklo dir pane meta di long. Pala a claw paganyo de gaga do a thini kaba tama theo the pagtula pamida pakati me paklotini and awani babat pa kaba ma theo pa wani de gle. Mimi pwa pa toto atala pala a her poko di to akamati or do loda do. Nabahini or le yel talu lo a odale di to akatiro. Pagden mana apa totoata do kamathira a padine de clini at terra nyama has solid talulo do nama mathio. Okay, di to akatiro nera. I went in Britain mana bama thisico. I went in metala takota ketamilo pakropatu patata. But tutota he ba kapatota le boga pokuni the physical betampuba erotivate in the. Okay, here is the another one I want to read for you about that. Okay. Leviticus chapter 24 verse 17 talk about a little bit here. Okay, I want to read for you. 24 verse 17, right? Here is the talk about if anyone takes the life of us human being, he must be put to death. Okay, he must be put to death. What do you think about anyone takes the life of a human being? This is a very stranger. This is a God telling to the someone, right? It's a Israel people. This is a each other. You cannot kill each other. You cannot kill the people. You cannot murder. You know that this is the meaning about that. Okay. Pero pakro patu pata lo betamu pune tewa dila. Tamo si sero kisi lui sabar sino tewa la patamu pune dila. Do pala amati para gane kabata mati o tapak dila. Pala amati banyo de gane kabata mati o tapua katilo dila. Okay. Exactly. Okay, you kill someone and then had to be killed. Okay, you will die. You should be dying too. Okay. Here is that you cannot do like this. I want to talk about that. Here is the Matthew talk about a little bit. Okay. Matthew talk about a little bit here. Matthew chapter 26 verse 52 talk about here a little bit. I want to read for you about them. Okay. Put your sword back in its place. Okay. And Jesus said to him, for all who draw the swords will die by the sword. This is Jesus talk about to them and Peter. You know that Peter is the faster and the younger and the stronger and then making quickly, moving quickly. Okay. And then he moving and then he cut out the, you know, the preachers, 7, you know, preaches 7 year. This is a meaning about very terrible thing. But Jesus said, put him by your soul. Okay, who using sword is dying with sword. You know that this is not good thing. Okay. Pero te kwa baka le tata mi le lima te ko wini ka tu da la ka sai shu ta ka tu di bro. Jesus talk about tu nu su Yesu no Yesu iniba o no sahiba o Honuki nasu a lot that way a puriki agreed e kia pola a hina kahago wele nakuadilo pola a hina ni kago wele nakuadilo. Let us look around Pakitete Mala Pame Clobanyo Lenani Tile Nasikolo Bamli Tegaraga Tatu Tota he Uto waiting it to low. Pakropatu Patala Patamo Pulo Taitakutir Pati Talataki Tapita Matir Paisicolo. Let us look around Pakro Sukumu or Petino Palo Patamo Pusicolo. K Paina Pakele Qua Tapita Matamile Patamo Pune. No, the lucky name. Paine, Tevada love, but down with the data delay, Paine. Revolution chapter 13, verse 10 talk about a little bit. I want to read for you here. Revolution chapter 13, okay, verse 10 talk about if anyone is to go into captivity, he will go. If anyone is to be killed with the sword he will kill. This call from patience, endurance, and faithfulness on the part of the sick. You should think about it. You can kill someone with sword, and then people will kill you. Okay? Penny lo pla puni pa pla di lo. Poatagaga mi ule keku agodo keku welo poraga mi matida lenado kabata mathio lenalo pay e deda me po sosi de pa ata witha sudo atana po sosi de pa ne oro kabawro ta witha sudo ata sudana no letano ko ro pata witha su me to obado pata sudana sikone me to nyoma lo pata mu sikolo tamata dine to lo. Okay, I want to read for you. Second one is that, okay, image of God has God made, okay, man. You know that exactly about that. Okay. Pain of Bagate Mala, Kasaywa T. Lopacanyo, Le Aki, whatever. Let us look at a pacropatu pathala, Patamu Psycholo. Genesis chapter 17, verse 13, talk about little bit here. I want to read for you, my friend, my brother and sister. Whether born in your household or brought with your monies, they must be circumcised. My covenant in your flesh is to be an ever, okay, everlasting covenant. This is a God making covenants with Abraham. You know that you should think about carefully in your lifetime. Before Jesus coming, before Jesus coming, this happened. Talk about it. Here is the sorry about that. Here, Paini, Pagale Pala, Demosi, South Senior Sober Sitani, Katudara Padilo. Palo Oplelen, Hipu, Do Palan, Napui or Lenesi, Badu Takutari, the Poctelo, Do Yeta Olo, Olo, Kula, Tunyala, Taolo, Olo, a tour you a wallow. But this is a promise in the flesh, okay, in your flesh. But Jesus coming is the promission with Holy Spirit. You know that this is a different between, right? Once you baptize and then you believe Jesus, you will get the Holy Spirit. This is different between. Okay, here is the another one I want to read for you about the Genesis 19 verse 15 talk about with the coming of John, thus angels argues Lord, saying, hurry, take your wife and your two daughters who are here, or you will be wiped, swept away when the city is punished. This is a different thing. You know, the Lord is living in the Sodom and Gomorrah in there, and then the God love people who listen to him, follow him, and then the God taken out of the Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, remember this. Pero litmus shadow sequence and activity. Đó to Mr. Todo, Kalutapama, Mersolo leta kakledo siwada, Reta, Hinin Namado Napumukiga, Le a opaid key, there are Hinin Manpuga, Le opaid key, to Nakatuba Pulla Tahago, Le we a Tadeva Pulo, but the gentleman of Pola Amatagi, the Panakasayua, Mapuma Plomano, Letana Kudaka to Tadeba, Tera Dinetulo. Bakra Patu Pathala, Patamupu, Bakra Sukumo Patina Palo, Patamupu Sikolo. Last one, I want to read for you about the last one here. Loki turn a year upon it to the Tatamine Dilo. I went to 2 Samuel chapter 23, the verse 5, talk about a little bit here. Is not my house right with God? Has he not made with me and the everlasting covenants arranges and secures in every part, arranging and secures in every part. We should think about everything in our lifetime. This is the God talking, you know, that with David. David talk about this words. Okay. Here is the talk about paying it le kismola said do kisida saboyane yahi tedine atu bado yuabasado mata olo atu yudo ya do kategato atala takele do glowe takele do glowe lo me ye ta uki koki kele no kaye yesota tamilalani kaduke to tamiba yesota tamilalani Kasaywa kaduke tota kalekasilo. Let us look at Kasaywa epaganyo, Tilo without a kiwa. You know that the God loves people because he make the same with his image. This is the meaning about that. The God loves people, and then when people follow the God way, The God will protect you and your family. Remember, my friend and my brother, but don't make it wrong thing. Don't think about wrong thing to God. Okay, what happened, everything happened. You know that the God will be see you and take care of you, whatever you are. Believe in God. Take care of yourself and take care of your family. Thank you so much, my friends and my brother and sister. God will love you. Okay, don't kill someone. This is a very bad to God, and that God don't want it. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.